bitch. Y'all bustin' why? Cause I been that bitch.
Ooh, hello.
Welcome back to the Clapback. It's your girl Camille.
Carmen.
And we're back at it again with another freaking video.
Hello.
Let's get into it, girl.
Did y'all enjoy our little argument last week?
I'm screaming. I wasn't arguing.
Girl, it was giving argument.
People were saying that.
No. But when I was looking at the playback, I was like, ooh, the girls are fighting.
I'm screaming. I'm not about to play with you. We weren't. Well, I was not arguing. I don't know what Carmen was doing, but I wasn't arguing. Were you arguing?
In my case.
Okay. We weren't arguing, guys. The Clapback is still here.
As I titled it, argument.
You said what?
As I titled it, argument.
Girl, when?
That's what it says on the title. Like outside of what we named it, and I put like the preview of what the episode is about. I was like, argument.
I didn't even look. I typically go on YouTube and look and see like what was posted, but I did not this time. I'm about to pull it up and look because what the F, I was missing out.
Girl, you ain't missed out on nothing.
Yes, huh? I want to see the tea, girl. Huh?
You lived it.
I know, but I want to see like what you like how you wrote it, child.
Oh, just put argument.
Oh, argument. Okay, I thought you were specifying like who was arguing, but
oh no, I just put argument. And you watch the video to find out what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
Okay, so girl, let's go ahead.
I said, girl, what the F is tea?
Yes, let's go ahead and get into what's tea this week, baby. So today is Friday, April 26th. A lot of music came out today. We got Party Next Door. We got Normani back on the scene.
Okay,
Twice released her remix to a song that was leaked. Who else had music? I think that might be. Oh, child, somebody sent me Coil Ray, baby, but I wasn't listening to that. So, and of course, what we will be discussing is JT.
Jatavia. Wait, how should we? JT.
Where that girl be whispering?
JT.
So she released her song. I was gonna say long awaited, but it wasn't really long awaited. She previewed it like last week. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was like last week, and everybody was just like losing their minds, and they were like, "Girl, you need to drop that," because it sounded good by the snippet. So she released her song, "Okay," and the people are thinking that she was throwing shots at this Cardi B.
They did think that, honey.
Which, honestly, when I heard it, that was the first thing I thought of too. But now people are pulling up Suki, saying like she was possibly talking about Suki, because I guess she doesn't like either one of them. But I've never heard about JT and Suki.
Right.
So in my mind, I'm thinking it's more so about Cardi, because she was like, yeah, cheap veneers, you biting on a crab leg, and now you got to miss a tooth. And Cardi B was definitely on live like a month or so ago, and she was missing a tooth, and she was talking about like as if she was on the Amanda Bynes show.
I'm screaming.
So that's why people seemingly think that's what she's talking about. What do you think?
Girl, honestly, Cardi is not on my radar at all. So I didn't even know anything about this missing tooth and biting on crab legs and all that crap until I seen the post on your face before IG. They posted a picture of Cardi with that missing tooth, and then JT on the side. And they had the verse playing in the back. And I was like, oh snap. But when I was looking at the comments, people were like, this ain't even about her, or she didn't even crack her tooth on the crab leg, so this ain't accurate, and da-da-da-da-da. So I didn't know what to believe, but I was just like, oh, this is news. But I'm not surprised if, of course, she is talking about her, that she's shading her, because we all know it's not a secret that they don't like each other. Because, of course, JT is on Team Nicki.
No comment. So I just think I think that, everybody is going at it. It is 2024, baby. Everybody is pissed off, mad, and wanting something. What you guys say?
Pause, baby. I know that we were supposed to talk about it last week, but I got to hear that Chris Brown diss. And when I tell you, I said, oh, Mr. Breezy meant business, okay? He was in his Birkin bag, Louis bag. He was in all the bags, baby. And I'm sorry I had to bring this up right now, but when we were talking about the disses, I just could not let the time pass without saying Chris Brown did his big one. I said, oh, I might have to go put this on my playlist because he ate Quavo up, baby, okay?
I don't think that song is able to be on a playlist.
Let me check Spotify.
I thought it was on. I listened to it on YouTube. I thought it was on.
Girl, I don't know what it was on, but I said, "Oh, I need this." My friend Kiara said her mom done listened to it about 50 million times. Girl, yes, I was like, "Oh my gosh, I could not believe what had occurred," and I listened to it. Hi, y'all. So I was shook, okay? I was like, oh my gosh, I don't think it's gonna end right. But
what do you mean?
Girl, did you not hear now Quavo coming back with his little diss talking about a bullet with your name on it?
I don't think that's gonna happen. This is Quavo.
I was gonna say, I was telling my friend, I don't think Quavo about that life for real. No. But I don't know. Chris Brown, I don't know.
I don't think it's gonna get to the point of any type of death. I think if anything, they will fight. That's it.
And that's what people in the comments were saying. They were like, put the guns to the side. Y'all just fight it out. Like,
we know Chris Brown will fight. It's Quavo. We don't know. I mean, really, when you do some fact checking, Chris Brown has been calling out Quavo for like the past couple of years. So
really?
Yeah, he's been saying at his basketball games, he's like, where Quavo at? Pull out the B-ass nigga Quavo. So
really? I did not know this. I thought Quavo started it, baby.
The beef been going on for so long. I don't know who started it. They've been
I didn't even know they were beefing.
Huh?
I said, I didn't even know they were beefing.
Yeah, girl.
I'm late. Well, y'all already know that.
Because it was years ago.
That's crazy. I'm sorry I had to interject, but I had to get that off my chest. Oh, and you cannot download it. I just went on Apple Music and it's not downloadable.
I figured. Okay, so that was that with JT and them. Next up, we got Suki, which we kind of just talked about her briefly. But Sukiana got arrested in Florida for possession of ecstasy and cocaine with the intent to sell. So she is selling drugs and cootie cat. Hey, she got
girl, when I seen that, I was like, cocaine.
Everybody in Miami selling cocaine. It sound like Young Miami, pink cocaine. Her pure white. Clearly, that's the drug out in Miami, which that makes sense. Because, I mean, when you out there, it gives that. It gives cocaine.
Really? I never been, so I don't even know.
It gives that vibe.
I don't like it.
Yeah. Any comments about Suki?
Girl, I don't really like her, so I don't really have anything positive to say. Next.
Okay then. Oh, bye, Suki. Enjoyed the jail cell. Unless she bailed out. She probably bailed out. Hopefully. And lastly, we got Megan Thee Stallion being sued from her former cameraman for allegedly forcing him to watch her have sex with a woman in the moving vehicle in Ibiza, telling him don't ever discuss what you saw. And apparently she was also calling him fat. And I'm sorry, guys.
He didn't look fat in the picture.
Huh?
I said he didn't look fat in the picture.
He looked like he probably was once larger and then lost weight.
Oh, that's not bad.
But yeah, so she was saying, you don't need to be eating. And she was, I don't know if this is true. I was about to say she was smacking food out his hand.
Stop. Where did you get that information from?
In my mind.
She does That a lot, guys.
Oh, be quiet. So that was crazy. When that news came out, I was just like, that girl needs to go seek some spiritual help. I'm so sorry. I think she needs to get some type of spiritual doctor on her and do some cleanse work. She need to go over to Haiti like Kanye did to get that magic off of her. She need to go to the Baptist church and go drop to her knees, go get baptized. She need to go find somebody grandmama who is deep in the church so that they could pray for her, because that girl got some demons. Like, it just seems like everybody who come in contact with her just either goes downhill. She be going downhill. She just got the craziest stories. I just think she need to do some spiritual work. She need to cleanse herself for sure, because something is on that girl.
Yeah, and I was gonna say her and Lizzo must be besties, because what is this with forcing people to watch you have sex and the food situation and all this stuff? Like, it's giving Mirror.
No, yeah, I'm like, dang, not the exact same stuff that Lizzo was getting accused of. Now you getting accused of it. But it doesn't seem like a lot of people believe the cameraman. Like, it seems like some people feel like he isn't really credible because he didn't really have like evidence per se. But I don't need evidence. Just looking at how that girl act, I believe it.
Oh my gosh.
I believe it.
Lord. Well, I don't know what to believe at this point. I wouldn't put it past her if she did do it, because you heard her ex-man talking about how she be. So, too much no. She does have something. Well, you know what? Let me not claim that. But something is going on with her. And I don't know what it is. But I'm going to need her to get it together, because I thought she got it together when she did her little surgery and stuff. Her surgery, quote unquote. But it seems like there are a lot of things under wraps that we don't know about, of course, and stuff, little things coming out here and there about Miss Girl, and it's like, okay.
What were you trying not to claim?
Next, because I said I didn't want to claim that on her, so next.
Oh, it sounded like you said you didn't want to claim it at all.
Oh, no, I don't want to speak on nobody else's life, so I was like, let me not claim that.
Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious. You don't need no daggone magnifying glass to see that.
I'm not in it.
Okay, what's the 411?
What's the 411, girl? So we have Joe Biden signing a $95 billion package with aid for Ukraine, Taiwan, and Israel, and a TikTok provision which would force the app to be sold or banned. Now, I'm not going to speak too much on them countries that are going at it right now, but all I have to say is $95 billion aid when you begging for my under $10,000 student loan is insane to me. Leave the student loans alone and do what you're doing with the rest of the country or whatever you got to do, because you sparingly giving money out to everybody and caring about TikTok, but you begging for this money that a lot of people said they're not giving you back. How many times do we have to get on this platform and tell you, whoever the president is at the time, we're not paying that money back? So let it go.
It's only been him so far, sis.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought Trumpiana was one of them that was begging for the money.
He was giving us money that we paying back now.
Who paying it back? Who paying it back? What?
High ass inflation.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Girl, we paying that stimmy back.
Girl.
Stimmy. Hey, baby.
Stimmy and PPP.
That. And we need to pay that probably tenfold.
Child.
Right now. But that's why I'm like, look, I'm not tripping about it. The more and more I see them giving out money, the more and more I'm like, y'all do not have to worry about me, because what I got is not going to make a dent in that $1 trillion national debt. It ain't gonna make a dent in your $95 billion package. So what even matter? Like, you don't even need to worry about that. And I'm trying to figure out what's going on in Taiwan, because why they getting money?
I don't know. I just seen it in a report. I didn't do any further research, because at first, in the headline, it only showed Ukraine and Israel. Then when you read down in the report, they named Taiwan as well. So I don't know what the F they got going on, but they were named.
Right. I was talking to my friend yesterday because he had sent it to me, and I was like, why is Ty Wide in the mix? So I was like, why are they getting money?
Girl.
So furthermore, I just did not care. Then with the TikTok ban happening, I was just like, baby, I'm tired. Y'all is focused on all the wrong stuff. So if y'all don't care, why should I?
Right. And honestly, it sounds like it's gonna get banned. So y'all start detaching yourselves from that app now.
I don't know.
I feel like a lot of people are going to be sick when that app, if the app gets banned. Especially like people who make money off of TikTok and like that's their sole income. Like they probably don't post on any other platform or anything like that. It's giving go get an application or figure out how to use Reels because it's not giving. But anywho, what you say?
I said I'm happy. I don't care. I could do with it. I like it for my Google purposes, and if I do want to get extra information, I do like that. But honestly, I don't know. Like the owner of it been holding off for a long time, and he's been making his videos or whatever, clapping back. But still, part of me just feel like, if one of these these billionaires over here offer him the money, probably would take it. So that's what I'm just like, I feel like the app don't stay around. Like I feel like somebody's gonna put a big enough offer or a appealing offer to him where maybe he can still keep some ownership or still have some stake. So I don't know. I just feel like there's gonna be some type of negotiation that happens where the app will still be around. But I could be wrong.
We gonna see, y'all. I don't know. Like I said, start slowly detaching yourselves from that app. I have one friend that really needs to start if that's the case, because the fact that she lives on that app is crazy to me. But anywho, next on the 411, we had the New York court overturning Harvey Weinstein's sex crimes convictions. This was the powerful Hollywood producer whose downfall stood as a symbol of the hashtag #MeToo movement, if you do not recall. What you thinking? Like, how do you feel about them overturning the conviction? Like, I feel like when they overturn, it gives like, he innocent and I don't believe y'all. And the fact that a whole movement came from this and it's over is crazy to me.
Yeah, I don't know. So I'm not too familiar with like court things and legals and all that. But from like the research that I was doing, they were like, he's not getting out of jail. So I was like, okay, well, that's a good thing. Like, at least he'll still be locked up. But I don't know what that means, as if like maybe now he qualifies for like a retrial or something, or what that may consist of. Excuse me. I think it is a little crazy that, this news hit the headlines this week, because I'm just like, he did it. How many people need to come out and say it? But I mean, how many other monsters do we have walking on the streets, living their willy-nilly lives? So I saw people in the comments, they were like, see, that boy Diddy gonna be just fine. I was like, oh goodness.
Oh my gosh, now he's just gonna be fine.
I was like, not they trying to get Harvey Weinstein out and just replace him with Diddy. I was like, let me stop. But I just thought that was crazy. I don't know. Good luck to them victims. Hopefully he stays behind the bars.
Yeah, because we don't have time for no mess. Y'all gonna be talking about another case if he out there in them streets touching folks and grabbing coochie. But anywho,
cooch.
Huh?
I said these men like to grab cooch.
Girl, I'm scared. I hope don't nobody ever
walk up and grab it.
That is so weird.
Ooh, bring fat ma.
Jesus. Oh my gosh. Anywho, protect your cookies, guys. Make sure they're not getting grabbed.
Right. Watch out for Donald Trump.
That part. Anywho, so let's get into the messiest mother effer for the week, guys. Drum roll. Thank you. We have mother effing Jeezy. So I think Jeezy is the messiest person because he filed for divorce from Jenny Mai, acting as if he was the victim and what have you. Like, oh, I'm not the victim, but like, oh yeah, I'm filing divorce and I'm about to live my life and da 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 da. But he might be turning out to be the aggressor in the situation. So news broke that the court documents in the divorce case revealed domestic abuse and child neglect claims against Mr. Jeezy. And there were like 3 to 4 incidents that were mentioned with him beating on my Chinese sister. I don't know if she's Chinese, so let me not even say that. Maybe Mandarin. What is she?
She's something. I don't know, but I don't think she's Chinese. She Asian.
Pacific Islander.
Is that Asian? Keep it pushing.
Okay, my Asian sister. I almost said my island sister. My Asian sister Jeannie, and yeah, so 3 to 4 incidents of physical abuse against her, which included an incident at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel in California on April 14, 2022. The incidents of assault were shared at the time with the couple's therapist, pastor, and a close friend. Dang. So allegedly he choked her from behind as she was ascending the stairs, and he pushed her down the steps. The incident caught the attention of the hotel security guard stationed in the lobby. Records show the rapper proceeded to verbally assault Jeannie, calling her an effing bitch and repeating, "I could do so much better than you." Security intervened and provided Jeannie protection after she repeatedly stated never mind, I read it wrong. She stated that she felt unsafe. Other incidents detail verbal and physical abuse at the UNCF 39th Annual Atlanta Mayor's Mass Ball and in Miami while the couple talked in a parked car on January 18, 2022, just weeks after Jeannie had given birth. Ooh. Child, concerns for the 2-year-old's safety are discussed in one of the motions. The minor child was vacated from the Atlanta, Georgia residence in October 2023 after the child found the father's Louis Vuitton bag on the dining room floor carrying an AK-47.
Yeah, and I just saw a picture on Twitter of him with a big old gun.
The baby or Jeezy?
Jeezy.
Okay, I was like, wait, they got photographic evidence?
No, but they got a picture. I don't know where this came from. All this stuff just keep getting released. And he was walking with this big old gun. Here we go.
Oh my gosh. Is this their house?
I'm assuming so.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they said, why was Jeezy walking around the house with an AK on the regular basis and leaving ammo around the home? He needs to stay single if his mental health is in shambles. And then they quoted it and said, you want a nigga that won Trapper of the Year 4 times in a row, you got to deal with all of it.
Ooh. And she wanted that man. It's so crazy that she was getting abused and she didn't leave, or she like didn't say anything to anyone else. I don't know. Like
the pastor and her homegirl.
I mean, yeah, but like you still stayed and you were getting abused and you had a baby with this man.
Oh, I wish I could feel sorry for either one of these people, but I don't, because I just feel like the whole situation is self-inflicted. Make better decisions. First of all, she been said from the jump, you know, she liked her dark meat on the side. That's all I need. Damn, no, girl. You ain't finna be living no fantasy, fetish, whatever with me. And then Jeezy, I don't know what obsession you got because you grew up in Japan or whatever the hell for a couple of years. But your obsession with these Asian women, so you want to be with a desirable type woman, quote unquote. So you get with this Asian girl, but both of y'all high-headed, both of y'all immature, both of y'all damn near 60 years old, acting like children, don't know how to resolve conflicts like normal people. Y'all want to get aggressive. Both parties get aggressive. So I don't feel sorry for you people. It is what it is. Jeezy got however many babies running around town. Jenny, my girl, you was just desperate. So like, it is what it is. I don't feel sorry for either. Every time more and more come out about this case, I'm like, who gives a damn? Jeezy, you're getting played because Jenny, where all this coming from out of nowhere? A year and whatever later, she trying to secure a check. I ain't mad at it, but I ain't feeling sorry for you. I'm not.
It's just the abuse part that's, you know, tugging on my heartstrings. Like, oh my gosh.
They both put hands on each other.
Where is the evidence of that? Did they report that?
Yeah, I think he's reported it. And even there's video evidence of her admitting, like, yeah, I get really angry. Like, I got some anger issues. I get aggressive. Sometimes I put my hands on him. Like, they're both the problem.
Okay, so sounds like court-ordered therapy needs to be in place.
I don't think therapy gonna work. They need to have somebody just bring the child.
Oh,
to and fro. They don't need to see each other. Sorry, Monaco.
Yeah, I was about to say poor Buki. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but
sorry to the baby. At least the baby cute. I hope the baby wasn't playing with bullets.
I mean, he might have been. It's a good
girl.
It's a girl.
The baby is a girl.
I thought it was a boy.
No.
I'm over here. He probably was.
I know. I was like, wait.
I thought it was a boy.
No, girl, they got a daughter. Her name is Monaco.
I thought that was a man. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, Buki.
It's okay. When they're young, you don't never know what they are anyway. That's why it's important how they dress them kids, especially when them girls be bald head. I'm like, please put a bow on their baby head, because I don't know what that is.
You mean one of the bows that go like that? Because I was like, gonna put a bow on the baby head and she bald headed.
The headband bow.
Oh, that's why I was like, okay, you must have been one.
That's what I used to rock. I had hair, but
I was about to say you was bald headed too.
And then slow, you know, we had a little fro.
Oh, okay.
But my parents put that headband on me, and they dressed me as such, unless I was in my little overalls. So that's when the headband really needed to be present.
Okay. I would love to see pictures with the headband, because I don't recall too many times wearing no headband.
You have a headband?
I mean, I feel like I've worn headbands before, but I don't recall. Huh?
There's no images.
I don't think so. I had hair, so I had barrettes and stuff in my head at a young age.
Baby,
girl, let me look. I got my album pulled
like
up.
this size.
Okay. I'm just playing. Oh, look, one of the first pictures I seen, I got the headband.
I
got the headband on, guys. False alarm.
Thank you, Apple, for eavesdropping. Now stop. But thank you for that moment.
The headband was on, Bookies. Anywho, enough of them because they messy. Let's get into the topic for the week, girl. What's going on?
Wow, bro. Yes, baby. So last week, you know, we kind of dipped our toe in a little bit about surgery. I'm trying to think, how did we start talking about that?
I honestly can't remember. Like, it briefly got brought up. We talked about dating last week. So I'm like, what?
Yeah. I don't know. I know I was upset because I had saw this gentleman that I knew with a bimbo bitch. So I was feeling some type of way about these builder hoes, builder thigh. So I was just like, oh no, I don't.
And at that time, I didn't know that's what was going on. So now that I know what's going on, it's even funnier. And the fact that she keeps saying bimbo bit is hilarious.
That's what it gives, builder bimbo. And honestly, like, to me, maybe we'll get well, I guess we will get into it a little later.
You can do
but
whatever.
I'm just gonna go ahead and just start it off with how I feel, because I feel like maybe I said it last week because it has been weighing heavy on me. I just feel like these girls be looking like trannies, and I'm just like, wow. Oh, maybe I didn't say that last week.
I don't recall that.
The girls be looking like transgenders, and I'm trying to understand why.
I think because they're getting so much heavy work done that it just looks so unnatural, and it looks like they're trying to be something they're not, even though they are female. Like, the features that they're getting enhanced are enhanced a little too much, so it gives manly vibes.
Well, let me give you an opposing view, or like an alternative view. So I was thinking because most of the time those girls that are doing like the over exaggerated look or whatever are kind of in that realm of trying to mess with like rich men or industry type men. I was thinking to myself, maybe they want to get picked in the line because there are stories about a lot of those men with a lot of money and power liking to go for the trans girls because it's kind of like the best of both worlds for them. So I'm like, maybe that's why the girls trying to look like trans. So they could be picked.
That's weird. Why do men liking the man look?
Yeah, I think they like the trans girls because they probably, since they do have a lot of money and power, they probably get, used to things, and then they just get so freaky and they just ready to elevate more. I mean, you see Diddy having to freak off. You see Megan trying to F the girl in the car in front of the cameraman. You see Lizzo trying to take the girls to the banana show and swallow the banana. Like, they just be trying to take it to the next level of freak. And it's like, you too freaky for me, bro. Like,
a bit much.
Like, we need to draw a line because at some point, baby, we're starting to dance into some territories that are not of God. Like, sex is a natural act. It's, we human. We gonna do our human things. But certain stuff is like, okay, this ain't, I don't think this fit with your spirit.
Because I was even reading in the Bible the other day. I was in the Old Testament, though. Don't come for me if you done got to the New Testament, okay? But I was reading in the Old Testament. You're not supposed to have sex on your period. Like, I know some of y'all into that or whatever, but like, that's like a sin.
Oh, which chapter this in? I gotta pick my Bible back up, y'all. I will admit I done fell off.
I think I was in Leviticus and I read that you are not supposed to have sex on your period because you would be seen as impure or something like that. And I was like, oh.
And let's briefly chat about that real quick because yes, on my monthly, I am a little frisky and I am like I'm ready to pounce on anything. Probably because I can't. Well, I could, but like, I don't know. I'm not thinking to myself while I'm in this state, I just want to spread my legs wide for somebody. Now, I'm, maybe when we on the come down and we on that spotty day, we could do it in the shower. Okay. But if it's like a heavy day, oh my goodness, no.
Because I have a wide set vagina and a heavy flow.
The mess. Where are y'all doing it at?
Child, the bed with a towel down. Look, I've been told.
The bed is sick.
Child, I've been told period don't start nothing but a sentence.
It stopped Carmen too.
It's based off experience, that's not it. Okay, maybe the shower might be better. It might be it, but
so you did.
I did once and wasn't feeling it at all.
Oh my God.
It was probably like 3 minutes in. I said, I can't. Because you can smell yourself and it's just like, ugh.
That's my point. Like, when I open my legs, I'm not, what? I know you smell. If I smell it, I know you smell it. Which that's what they be talking about with musty folks. They're like, how you don't smell it?
Look, musty people and people with their breast stain. How you don't know that you?
Halitosis is real.
Okay, because I might work with someone who got it. Okay, baby, I smell the same smells every day, and I don't like it. Yeah, exactly. That's how my face be. Okay, like the phone stinks. The phone stink. Today I used the pen that stunk. I had to go wash my hands. I said,
your breath is attaching itself to the phone, and
it's like the breath and like the person smells too.
Oh my gosh, they got bodily odor all around.
Yeah, and it don't help that they repeat outfits. I feel like if you're gonna repeat, you need to be washing every day.
Well, hopefully they're okay. It sounds like something else is going on. They might be depressed.
I don't think so.
You don't think they're depressed?
No.
They're not having financial hardship?
No, not at all.
Okay, then I don't know then.
We'll discuss after the show.
Okay, yes. And let's get this. Okay. Sorry, guys. Well, hopefully you guys felt some type of way about that combo, because I felt like those were some things that needed to be discussed, because this is like what's going on. But let's kick things off with, what are the typical surgeries we're seeing people getting these days? Honestly, how can you keep up? There is a new surgery I feel like discovered
every week.
Yeah.
Or just about. Like, I've been seeing people now getting like forehead reconstruction, like they're getting it shortened. Oh, look, my girl done pulled it up.
It's me getting on Instagram. Well, my Instagram knows on the Explore page that I like looking at stuff like this. So, like, yeah.
Child. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of the Black girls getting the rhinoplasties. Wow. I've been seeing the head, like they're bringing their hairlines forward now. Black and just white. I've just seen white people doing that. I don't know about Black people, but as we're seeing now, Black people are doing
Black that. Girls adapt that, yeah.
What else? Of course, the BBLs, the boob jobs, the is lipo really surgery?
I don't know, but I'm getting it.
Okay, lipo 360. What else are they getting done?
Well, let's bring the men to the congregation, because that is the newest trend. Now, a lot of guys are starting to be not as open, but they're starting to be clocked for having their surgeries. You know, they like to call Drake the BBL king, because he does have those fake abs in. He's gotten the lipo with the fake abs. I think French Montana had the same procedure. Tyga and Safari got the hairline transplant, because that's considered surgery. Right? Who?
And LeBron. Didn't LeBron James get that?
I don't know, but we could throw him in there. And then some guys were getting knee surgery so they could be taller. I know it's an ancient, like, Asian thing where they used to, like, bind the feet up so you can have smaller feet. I don't know if girls be doing that, but they can do anything. I think Akbar has some surgery on her feet, because her feet were atrocious, but they did something to them to make them look somewhat pleasant.
I do remember seeing that she posted the before and after, sorry, about her feet or whatever, but she looked like a completely different person after all them surgeries.
She looks great.
She does look good.
That is a person, money well spent.
She does look good, but it's like, oh my gosh, like, you look like a completely different person.
If only we could fix that attitude.
Right, that part. I mean,
but yeah, and then guys, like I just showed with Moneybagg Yo, he had like the chin, like they gave him a chin or a more defined chin. And yeah, there's just all types of surgeries you could think of. You could do things to your face, with your eyebrows, your eyes, and eyelids. It's just, the possibilities are endless.
Okay.
If you want it, they got it.
Literally, I just saw a girl, I think this was yesterday or today. She got the forehead surgery thing done, and she got like her eyes lifted. And I think that was it. And people in the comments were like, does the look of excitement ever go away? And she was like, they said it reduces after like 6 weeks or 6 months or something like that. But I was like, she was posting like day 1, day 12, day whatever. And I was like, I cannot believe she was going outside looking like this. I would have had to stay in my house for that recovery process, because she looked a mess.
Because she didn't wear shades.
No, she didn't have no shades on. So she had two different things going on. So she got like stabbing and all the stitches and stuff you could see up here. And then her eyes and it was looking red right here. It was just a lot going on. I was like, oh, I would have taken sick leave for that, because nobody's seeing me like that with them black stitches in my head and I'm white. What? Yeah, thanks. I ain't like it.
I bet. So why do you think surgery is an option for a lot of people?
So I personally feel like, of course, there are different categories people can be placed in. We have the people that are not satisfied with their bodies, so they feel as though surgery is the way to go, of course. And then you have people that are being easily influenced by others and by social media, and that's that. And then you have other people that just feel like it's a trend. Let me just hop on it, whatever. Then you got people that just have money and feel like doing whatever, whenever, because they can. So they go and get things done. What do you think?
I want to add to your category. I feel like some people actually need some surgeries done. Like,
this is true.
Probably, yeah,
like reductions and stuff.
Yeah, like certain stuff for health reasons. So
yeah,
I feel like we can't miss out on that category because I feel as though that probably is what even originated all of this. You know, people are probably trying to alleviate some type of health problem, or just the main thing is like the boobs. Like you hear so many women talk about like their back hurts with their boobs or whatever, and they've done everything to try to reduce them, but maybe it just runs in their family, like me.
Yeah.
So they are like, you know what? I need to just get a reduction to relieve this pain off my back and live a happier life. And also, you do appear a little slimmer after as well. So and take off the extra weight. So I think that is probably how it got started. And then, people's talents evolved and needs evolved, and then just it became a snowball effect. And now we are here where we have people getting surgery just because they woke up and felt like, I don't like this. And they go and get it done. I think, I don't want to say that, like, I don't know. And I was kind of like talking about this yesterday too. We were talking about teeth, like with the veneer line, because we were talking about the veneer chip tooth. And I was thinking to myself, and I'm like, really? With the veneers, I felt like that kind of, it didn't kickstart surgery, but I felt like that was kind of like easing into like people realizing that they can, I guess, afford it, I guess, if you will, because once it was around, I want to say maybe like 2016-ish, whenever Cardi B got her mouth fixed, I felt like that's when a lot of people started, when they get a bag, that's the first thing they do. They get their, how many people have we seen that as soon as they start getting famous, the first thing they do, teeth fix? We got Cardi B, Lotto, Glorilla.
Glorilla.
Huh?
I was saying Glorilla. That's what she be saying.
What men? I don't know. I feel like men, there's guys out there that got veneers too. But I don't know if he got it when he got famous. Oh, they used to have the grill. The dudes used to rely on the grill real heavy.
Yeah.
Now they're taking those out and doing the veneers instead, which I think, of course, looks a lot better. But I feel like a lot of people's problems would be solved if they just get braces.
Yeah, and take care of their teeth.
Oh, child. I done seen some crazy looking mouths on Instagram getting their teeth done. I'm like, whoa, how does your mouth get to that point?
And sometimes with the whole braces thing, like, braces can't fix everything, because them people be having them teeth like this on top of each other and coming in all types of different.
I thought they could fix that.
I don't know about that, baby. I feel like it can't be too drastic. If your teeth are kind of like this, it can't be like this. It gotta be like maybe like
Okay.
This.
Okay.
Like, I don't think they do have mechanisms that they can go behind teeth and get teeth and wait for baby teeth to come out, all this stuff. That's just a bit much. I feel like braces caliber is not that high.
Because I saw somebody else, they had like a tooth all the way up here.
Right, but I feel like that's common.
And they pulled it down with the braces.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the people whose mouths look horrible.
Well, see, and then that's when I feel like that's a health matter. So with that, that's like, okay, I need this procedure done for health reasons. These other damn people, they ain't even try. Baby, slap an Invisalign on if you care that much. Get an Invisalign, get your brackets put on, and you will look like you got your teeth done. I get compliments on my teeth every day. I know plenty of people. Hell, my friend Nick, his teeth look like veneers. All he had was braces. De'Ara had Invisalign, and her teeth look like veneers. People think she has veneers. Just slap a pair of braces on, sit your butt down for a couple of months, maybe a year, maybe 2 or 3, depending on how much you got going on. And you will be getting that look. I just feel like people so quick to take the shortcut. Baby, did you even try?
Right. Y'all see my teeth.
Bye. So I feel like surgery not really an option. I feel like it's just insecurities, influence, and some people just ugly.
Oh, well then. I was not expecting you to say that.
I'm sorry, money bag looks great.
Thanks for that perspective, girl. Love that. Girl, I've been saying I look like a thumb lately, so you're putting me in the camera. Okay. So, do you think the dangers are considered when people are contemplating getting surgeries?
And I think about that all the time because the influx of people who have been on that operating table is insane. Yeah. I'm like, did people forget that people can pass away? We discussed this on the show over the summer when what is that man's name? DC Fly. Yeah, when his fiance Jackie, when she passed away, you know, we were discussing like maybe that will cause people to slow down and, you know, maybe reconsider something. Baby, them people ain't getting there one L. They probably went, lit up a candle, probably liked the post and said, you know what, I'll do a little extra research or whatever. But this ain't stopping nothing. My surgery is booked, honey bun. So it just doesn't seem like anybody has lightened up on the surgeries. So I just think that's crazy. I do think about the dangers though. What about you?
It's so crazy. Oh, I'm sorry. I was gonna make a comment about DC Young Fly. I was trying to find the post, but you know what I'm talking about?
I didn't actually pay attention to it, but I saw he was being circulated this week.
Yeah, so I didn't listen to it because I guess he was doing an interview or something. But basically he was like, when he sees people getting surgeries and stuff, like he wishes his, you know, girl was still here and like, you know, I don't want to say not the other people because I don't think that's what he said. But well, I know for sure, I'm pretty sure that's not what he said. I don't think I saved it in our shared folder. Oh yes, I did. Okay. DC Young Fly says when he sees women on social media with BBLs, he questions why they made it, quote unquote, but not his partner Jackie O. And then he put, it says, I'm constantly reminded. And that was just so sad because it's like, you know, she went for her mommy makeover, had all her kids already and stuff like that, thought she was going home to her kids, and she ends up dying in a hotel room. Now, granted, they did say that it was like a heart situation, I think, or something with blood or something like that. I can't remember, but it didn't seem like it was related to the surgery, but I could be wrong because if he's saying like when he sees people getting BBLs, why couldn't his partner be here type thing, then I'm 80% sure that it has something to do with the surgery, but I'm not 100% sure. But I do not think that a lot of people consider the dangers of getting surgery before it's actually done. Like, I feel like that thought might cross their mind briefly, but a lot of people are so easily influenced that it's just like, I don't even care. Like the rates, what's mortality? Is mortality when you die or immortality?
I don't know. I think that's it, right?
Okay. The mortality rates are probably higher than the immortality rate. So they're probably like, you know, whatever, like I won't be that 1 in 10 type thing. So they go and do it anyways. And I don't know for sure if it's 1 in 10. I'm just giving an example, guys. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that they're just like, this is what's trending. This is what I want to do if that's the case. And then other people, of course, like we said, with health issues and stuff like that, go and get the boob reduction. Like, you know, I'm trying to make myself feel better in the long run. I'm pretty sure that they consider it more because the surgery means a little the surgery has a different meaning to them than the other people's surgery. So I'm pretty sure that they consider it. And of course, their doctors are probably letting them know, like, this is the safest option. All them people that's hopping on jets and planes and all that stuff to go get surgery, I feel like they're not really doing what needs to be done in the research department and in the critical thinking department as well.
And that's why they be looking messed up and going through some stuff. I feel like something just recently happened with somebody. Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking about Sierra Glam shopping that leg.
Oh, yeah.
That was dumb. But I just did a quick search because I wanted to know about just like the rise on surgery. So it says this post is from April 23rd, 2023. So OMG, like a year ago. Plastic surgeons in 2021, 12.8 million were surgical and 17.6 million non-surgical, reflected a 33% rise in aesthetic surgery over the last 4 years. According to, and this is another article, according to the American Academy of Facial Plastic and Reconstructive Surgery, the pandemic has led to a 10% increase in cosmetic surgery. And then the final one from January 12th, 2024. Since the pandemic, cosmetic surgeries have increased by 20% overall.
That's crazy.
Right? They got 5 reasons why it increased. Let's see real quick. Number 1 reason, to refresh your look after the aging effects of the pandemic. Bye. 2, to improve your confidence after pandemic weight gain. Okay. 3, because planned cosmetic surgery was delayed during the pandemic.
Now they blaming the pandemic for all the reasons. Child.
4, because seeing yourself up close in video calls made you notice things you wish to improve. They just pulling stuff out their butt.
Literally.
5, you save money during the pandemic and want to use it towards self-improvement. Now that I can kind of see, because a lot of people did put they stemming money into the BBL pot. But that's crazy. And then lastly, American Society of Plastic Surgeons revealed 2022's most sought after procedures. I'm gonna just read a few of them. The top overall cosmetic and reconstructive procedures: liposuction, breast augmentation, abdominoplasty. So what I said Drake got, breast lift, eyelid surgery. Additionally, breast reduction procedures saw a 54% surge from 2019.
Wow.
I don't know what this other stuff is. Some injections, hyaluronic acid fillers, skin resurfacing, child lip augmentation. Then here we go to the health stuff. Tumor removal, surgery, breast reconstruction. I don't know what a maxillofacial is, child, and scar revision. So yeah, they said post-pandemic people are focusing on their face and neck.
Which they are. A lot of people are doing a lot of different things to their faces. I don't know too much about the neck. I mean, you did say Moneybag got the neck situation.
They be tight. Ari got the lipo in her chin.
Child. Y'all don't be scared to go lay on the people's tables.
They ain't scared. Social media influences trends and perceptions. See, they talking about it too, child. So that was a little research.
Child, miss.
Yeah. So do you have any other concluding statements?
Y'all need to do more research. Stop doing things because other people are doing things. That's not cute. Be an individual. Don't be following that bit. Did I say consider the dangers already?
No.
Okay, consider the dangers if you are deciding to do things. Shout out to the girlies that are doing things because of health reasons and are trying to better themselves. Like gastric sleeve and all that stuff. Yeah, you know, you ain't going to get the actual fat taken out. You going to I think they do take a little fat out. I don't know. But you're going to get the bag placed inside so that you can lose weight. Like, shout out to y'all. But like everybody else, and then y'all coming out looking like teeth. I don't like it. Oh my gosh, put that Ozempic up, girl. Anywho, any concluding statements for you?
Huh?
Any concluding statements for you?
Oh, well, in your concluding statement, would you get something done? What would you get?
I don't think I would get anything done. Like, if there was a way to like give other people's fat to me safely so I could be thick, that's it. But they don't have that surgery for me. So nothing for me, honestly. Maybe if I when I have kids and stuff, like a little lipo in my stomach if I work out and do things to get my stomach back to the way it was and it doesn't end up being that way. But other than that, I can't really see too much. I just want to be thick, and we got to flip a coin to see if that's going to happen. Anything you would get done?
So my concluding statement would just be, I'm over the surgery. Like I mentioned last week, I'm just tired of it. I used to think some of it was cute. Like if it's subtle, I'm like, all right, you look good. Mm-hmm. But like if it's just like really crazy, and I will say, I do think some people who are a little over the top look okay too. Like the Fashion Nova girl, Jody. Mm-hmm. I feel like maybe because I've gotten used to seeing her look this way, that I'm just like, oh, okay, she look good. But everyone else, like now I feel like I can just see it. Like when I'm looking at certain people's stories and like their lips look a type of way, I'm like, I see it. And a lot of people are getting theirs dissolved, actually, because with Suki's picture, I remember when I saw Suki's mugshot, I said, this photo is terrifying. But the people were like, oh, she got her lip filler dissolved. I was like, oh. And they were like, yeah, I forgot she didn't have lips. And I was like, oh, goodness. So, yeah, people are kind of easing up off of it. Except for Kylie Jenner, she's screwed since she got that at such a young age. She just looks terrible when she's not edited. But yeah, I would just say, get it if you need to. If it's gonna make you happy about yourself, by all means, go ahead. Because I'm all about loving yourself and being happy in your body. But don't be coming around looking crazy now. Because if you look crazy, I'm gonna tell you. I was like, oh, okay, girl. Your filler moving.
Not your filler moving. Look, side note, why somebody tell me this week, like ask me this week, did I get filler? Did I do something to my lips? I was like, no. She was like, it looked like you got some filler. I was like, no, ma'am.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, pretty ass lips make these bitches cop syringes. Mwah. No boss. That's what they came.
Yeah, I did not cop the syringe.
I would have responded just like that. Mwah. No syringe.
Bye. She probably would have gotten it.
Right. Oh, maybe so. Oh, but that was funny. And if I were to get a procedure, like Camille mentioned, I would wait till after I have children because I'm not finna be looking crazy. Oh my gosh, which I wanted to talk about that too, really, really quick. The people with surgery who get pregnant, they stomachs look crazy. What's her name? Cash Doll, a light-skinned Keisha, all them girls who be having this surgery and then they get pregnant. It looked like a square. I have never seen no pregnant stomach look like that. It looks uncomfortable. It looks like they are struggling to breathe. I'm just like, I hope the baby okay, because there's no way that baby got space. It's fighting a lipo stomach. Not even lipo, it's fighting them fake abs.
And Lord, well, they made it out safely. Thank God.
Well, Cash Doll's still pregnant, so we're going to hope that hers make it out.
She had that other baby already. Did she get the surgery before or after?
Good point. But I didn't feel like her stomach looked weird with the other one, but maybe her stomach wasn't really out like that. Now everybody want to have their stomach out. Thanks, Rihanna.
And I don't like it. I don't like when pregnant people got their stomachs out. That's
just kind of like it.
I don't know. Some of it that I've been seeing, like this girl that that was on Too Hot to Handle. She's pregnant and she's modeling maternity clothes for, I think, Pretty Little Thing. And she has some pieces that she had on where her stomach was out and it was cute. But I just don't like to see pregnant people's stomachs. That's just me.
I kind of like it. Just depends on the outfit.
Yeah.
It depends, because like Callie Uchis, I like the way she looked with her stomach out. And hers, she got a BBL, but her stomach wasn't looking square. So I think it's whatever they got done to their stomach. Like I said, I feel like them fake abs or something. Giving box and uncomfy. But I want to make sure I'm done with my kids, have my twins. Y'all already know. My fraternal twins, boy and a girl, BB. And I want to make sure I'm finished with that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get my mommy makeover, and we gonna get the lipo and the breast lift. We don't need no BBL. God blessed us with that junk in the trunk, so I ain't gotta worry about that. But I make sure that I'm always saying thank you, God, for blessing me for what they're getting on the table for. So there's that.
And I thought about it after I said it. If my boobs do sag after the kids, I might get a little lift. But my boobs so small, so it's like, what the frick?
They're gonna get big and engorged. They're gonna get engorged with milk.
That just sounds uncomfortable.
Then they'll deflate.
Dang, not deflate.
And then your child will suck the life out of them if you breastfeed. Is pumping the same thing?
Pumping is the same thing as breastfeeding. If that's all you're giving your kids, that milk from the breast.
That's painful, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think I'm sitting up there doing that.
I heard when the kids latch on, it hurt.
Right. That's what I'm like. Maybe the first day.
Not the first day in the hospital, child.
Yeah, I think that's what I gotta do. Unless I
think it's a requirement.
Hold on. Oh, it's a requirement.
I think so. I think you have to try to breastfeed in the hospital.
Okay, because I was gonna say, what about those people who be so anti-breastfeeding? Give my baby the Similac or whatever, and they I'm like, do they try to put the baby on them? And they be like,
I don't know.
They still do the bonding, but then they be like, oh, do you want to try to make them? No, thanks.
I'm good. We should have got a mom on the show today.
I guess we should have, but we didn't know we was gonna be talking about kids.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe next time, because this was definitely the surgery episode. So
right, why we keep spiraling the other topics?
I don't know, girl. Maybe we ready to talk about having kids. I don't know.
We can talk about it.
I ready to talk about it. Exactly.
Right. I just want to clarify.
Don't impregnate my homegirl.
Even though right now, some people that I'm snapping, they have had their kids. Shout out to Maddie. She had her son in February. And so she's
this year?
Yeah. So she's been streaking how Gabby did when Emma was born. So now she's doing the same thing. And I'm just whenever she sends certain stuff, I'm like, oh. But then the next day, it'll be something completely crazy. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, no.
I'm screaming. Yeah, y'all can have that for right now. I'm good being in my bed by myself, not sending to nobody.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to have twins, so I know it's going to be over with for me. So I can wait because I'm going to be exhausted. Woo! Let me get my rest now.
It's going to be so funny when she goes to that ultrasound. It's only one baby in there. Please call me on FaceTime at the visit.
It's not going to be one baby.
Okay.
And if it is, we're going to try again.
Okay.
Right after. I'm going to have to manipulate the situation.
Anywho, anything else you have to say, girl?
No, girl, let's clap back.
Oh, yeah. I was about to close the show out. Girl, who you clapping back at?
Oh my
God. I forgot.
You forgot the name of the show.
Looking right at it.
Okay, because how can you miss it? It's
I don't know.
Wow. I'm over here talking about the clapback and I'm not prepared.
I knew you weren't.
I
said I knew you weren't.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna clap back at dang, bruh. Who I'm gonna clap back at? I feel bad because I'm not prepared. I'm just gonna clap back at niggas because they still ain't shit.
her and will forever be that big.
That's the easiest thing I can think of.
Lovely. Okay, so I was gonna clap back at the motherfucking restaurant. They gave me a burger with no bun yesterday, but today it's every time, and it's so crazy because when I never used to have a clapback, every Friday, if I'm on the way to go record or something, a clapback just falls in my lap. So let me tell y'all, they worked me like a dog today. Okay, they worked me like a dog, and I was cool at first. I got back to the office because we went to go volunteer at the old people home today. And I was like, when I get back, it's about to be like 12 o'clock. I leave at 3. I'm not doing nothing for the rest of the day, even though I got so much work to do. So I had asked the girl that I work with, like, what should I do with these people who I have no information on for reassessments, because I reached out to their therapist and they never responded. I reached out April 10th, gave them till April 18th to get me the information that I requested, and only one person out of the, I think, 5 that I emailed me back with the information. So I asked her, I said something earlier this week, and she was like, who are the people that you're needing information from? I told her. Then I said something again, I think like yesterday or maybe the day before. And then I said something again today, like, should I just, like, what should I do? I don't want to say what I was about to say, but what should I do? Because I need to get this done. Like, they need to be in the system before May 1st. And I have 15 people whose information I don't have. And I have to do 4 to 5 documents for each one of those people.
Sheesh.
Exactly. Y'all making my job difficult when it don't need to be. So she asked me who the people were. I told her. So she called them and threatened them, basically, like, if you don't get homegirl the information, we'll have to discharge those people. You won't be able to see them anymore. And what they heard was, oh, I'm not getting my check. So now all of a sudden it's, oh, I'm gonna get it to her in 30 minutes, at least by the end of the day, whatever. Mm-hmm. So that's the conversation they had with her. Now all of a sudden my email's getting blown up. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I've been so busy. I completely forgot. Da, 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 da. One person asked me, she was like, and I put this on my story, but she was like, I typically respond to you. Why didn't you text me or call me? First of all, you don't typically respond to me, baby, because this was my second time emailing you. The first time you never responded. The second time you did. Why do I have to text, call? I don't even have your number. So why do I need to try to text and call you to make sure that you're doing your job so that I can do mine? Like, I just feel like if I reached out to you and gave you a deadline of when it needs to be done, send it in. I don't need to remind you to do your job. So that was making me upset, because how dare you? You're probably in your 50s telling me I should have reminded you. At this point, you shouldn't have a job if someone has to remind you to do your job. Then the next person, she was acting like, she was going to fill out the information and send it back to me. And then she started telling me, like, basically to call the person. Girl, I already called them. They didn't answer the phone. So now it's on you. That's the only reason why this is now in your lap, is because your client did not answer the phone when I reached out. So now it's your responsibility to do so. So she's telling me, like, oh, basically, well, it wasn't basically. She said I'm creating more work for her and she doesn't have time for this and all this stuff like that. And I'm like, well, I mean, if you don't do it, you can't see them. So I don't know what you want me to do, but you need to get off my phone talking crazy. So that was that. I did call one of the girls because I was supposed to call her back and I never did. So I called back and I got the information from her, and then she was like, I'm gonna let the other person know that she needs to cooperate because I don't even mind discharging her or whatever. So I was like, okay. And then she was like, I'm gonna send you the information for the other person. So back to the other lady now. The other lady that told me that I should have reminded her to do her job. She starts calling me. I leave at 3 o'clock on Friday. She started calling me talking about what all do I need. Ma'am, I sent you the email on April 10th of what you need. So you can refer back to the email and you can respond to the email. This lady started telling me, I said, and you know what? I'll be nice enough because I was packing up my stuff to leave. Like it was like 3:58. I mean 4:50, 2:58. I was about to go. So I'm packing up my stuff and I say, you know what? I'll go ahead and resend you. I'll send you a new email with the form and let you know the people that need to be on there. So she's telling me, oh, I'm at my other job right now. When do you think you need this by? I said, well, it needs to be done before the 30th. And she's like, well, can you do it right now? No, I'm about to leave, but you can do it right now and send it to me. So she starts telling me I'm at my other job. I don't do work from my other job at my current job. Well, I don't know what to tell you. And then she's like, you can't do it right now. No, you can do it now and send it back to me. You keep asking me if I can't do it now. You can do it now. We don't need to talk. She started trying to tell me, well, really all about them. They play basketball and they cheerleaders. Write it on the paper and stop talking to me. Because at this point, it sounds like you're not even doing no therapy. Because I just go to their games. Okay, write it on the paper then. Because you pissing me off. Now it's after 3:00 and I'm still on the phone with you.
Now it's overtime.
Right. And I'm not getting paid for overtime. So get off my phone. And you on my personal phone at that. So like, so she's like, well, if you about to go, then I can just get it to you Monday. I said, no, ma'am, you need to get it to me now. Because first of all, you told my coworker you was about to send it in 30 minutes. And now all of a sudden you telling me you going to send it on Monday. She's talking about, well, you about to go anyway, so I can just send on Monday. I said, no, ma'am, I'm doing it over the weekend. Since I didn't have any information from anybody, I have to now work over the weekend and I'm not getting paid for it. Pissing me off. So that's all them people as a collective getting clapped back at. Yes.
So it's due on Wednesday, though.
Right. I have probably 17 people to do.
Okay. But if you get everybody else, technically, can she turn hers in on Monday?
No, she can't. Okay. But she ended up sending it when we were about to start recording. She ended up emailing it. And then I guess she started texting the girl that she told she was going to get it done in 30 minutes to. So then she started texting me, can you please respond to her and let her know you got her email? It's 7:30. Why do I need to hurry up and respond to her? She didn't hurry up and respond to me when I emailed her.
I wouldn't respond. Yeah, I wouldn't respond.
Girl,
do I need to? Why do I need to?
Right. And then she texted me talking about, is that good enough? I'm just gonna text her back and be like, I'm gonna make it work. Because at this point, you pissing me off.
You didn't look at it though.
What?
Did you look at it?
Yeah, I looked at that scribble scrabble she wrote.
Oh, so okay, so
it printed it out and wrote on it, and her handwriting is horrible. She should have just typed in the email. Pissing me off. That's who I'm clapping back at. Them people.
Dysfunctional.
Girl.
Y'all need a meeting.
They don't even like be there. Like those are the
what it sounds like.
I'll explain it when we get off the call. I mean off the show, but that's who getting clapped back at. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you tuned in to the live, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Couldn't see the chat today. I don't know why.
Nobody chatted, but people were popping in and out.
Oh, okay. I couldn't see anything. It was like just the chat in here, not the chat on YouTube like the last time. I don't know why. But anywho, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. The Clapback's page is theclapbackcc. My Instagram is Camille_loves. Carmen's is car.xo. Send us an email at theclapbackcc@gmail.com. And don't forget to follow us on TikTok at theclapbackcc. Fill out the Google form. And if you do, text us, call us. Look, call us, beep us if you want to reach us. Okay? Call us, beep us if you want to reach us. That's it for the mother effing week, guys. Bye.
My bang in my eye.